Batman vs. Superman is a very frustrating film for me, whereas there's certain elements to it that I absolutely love. And then, of course, there's certain aspects that I don't understand as even in this film. I think, and I think with this film is when it's at its highs, it's really high, but when its lows, it's low. But I don't think it's low to the point where it's like completely horrible, unwatchable. And I think that the thing is that it frustrates me the most is that the problems I kind of have with the film can be easily fixed, and I think that's like the idea that they're setting up too many things. Where you got Batman vs Superman, you got setting up for the Justice League, you got Wonder Woman, you got Doomsday, you got Lex Luthor, you got all these different things. Part Man of Steel too, part Batman, part Lex Luthor, part Doomsday, part Wonder Woman, part Justice League setup. And it doesn't know what it's trying to be necessarily because it jumps around these different things where it's like the first act just kind of sets up the whole Batman versus Superman aspect of it, at the same time introducing Lex Luthor, which was totally fine. But then you also introduced Wonder Woman for whatever reason. I think that was a big misstep, and I don't think Wonder Woman does really fit in this film. And I think another thing is that I don't think setting up the Justice League 100% fit in this film. Fit in this film. I think this should have been a genuine film that was devoted to Batman versus Superman. Meanwhile, it was 100% devoted to that because they had to waste time on other things. And ultimately, the whole Batman versus Superman thing was only really a 30-minute fight, 20-minute fight. There was a lot of buildup, and the fight itself was amazing. Again, that's one of those parts of the film where I thought it was at its all-time high. But other than that, I didn't care for the Doomsday fight. I didn't care for Superman dying because I knew ultimately he would eventually come back. And so it's like I feel like I get to the point where it's like I feel like the last 30 minutes were unnecessary. I don't think Wonder Woman needed to be in this film. Again, it was cool and all that she was there, but again, it didn't need it. I think the main juice of this film, the main parts I enjoyed and the main parts I thought were worthwhile was the whole, you know, Batman versus Superman thing. And I actually thought Lex Luthor wasn't bad in the film. I even liked the kind of new version, different take on Lex Luthor in the film, and so I didn't mind that he was in it because he actually made the big tie-in to the Batman versus Superman fight, and of course I like the different ideologies of Batman versus Superman. Again, on screen it worked very well, and I think everybody criticized the whole Martha thing, but for me, I never really it went beyond just saying all the mothers have the same name. I think it went to the point where it was the moment when Superman said save Martha, when he mentioned Martha was his mom, and when he realized that, I think that what really made it the reason why Batman stopped to fight Superman was when the reason why was because Batman and Bruce Wayne started to really realize Superman's human aspects. That at the end of the day, the fact that he has a mother, not only does he have a mother, but his name Martha, and Batman starts to really feel for him because he knows exactly how he feels losing a mother, and I guess the Martha ultimately was just the obvious hint at the fact that Batman's starting to realize really that Superman at the heart of it is humane in many ways. And I think realizing that he does have emotions, he does have a reason for being here. He is beyond just being a superhero. Because again, throughout the whole film, you see that everybody views him as just the alien who saves people, who has superpowers. But this is the moment where Batman realizes he has emotions, he has human qualities to him, he has humane qualities to him, and realizing that they have more in common, I guess, than what he realizes. I think that was my takeaway from it. But I guess just hearing that it was because their mothers have the same name got Batman to stop fighting Superman. No, that wasn't it. what that meant to have a mother, what that meant to feel emotion for someone else. That up until that point, clearly Batman didn't feel that way, and so that's my takeaway of it. But all in all, it's a really frustrating film, and also one that is really mixed bag for me. Is there's certain aspects that I really love, but certain aspects I don't really love, and again, it's also certain aspects that could be fixed in many ways. So yeah, stay tuned for more videos coming right at you.